This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at the Oreo ice cream sandwich. I bought this at a semi-local Rewe for €2.49, and this is certainly not what I wanted to get today. I wanted to get the Nutella ice cream. I wanted to get it yesterday, but it turns out that Aldi, who had it on sale, didn't seem to have enough of these things at all. And I was going to one Aldi, didn't have it. Another Aldi also didn't have it. Globus, where I usually go, didn't have it. And the Rewe that I went to today turns out not to have it today either. Yesterday I specifically looked for that stuff on the website and they said it was available. Today it wasn't, and it's not available on the website anymore either, which is absolutely ridiculous that none of these effers have it. Well, anyway, we have ended up with Oreo ice cream instead today. So pause if you want to take a look at any of that stuff. Try to cure my frustration with some ice cream now that is not the one that I wanted. It does look nice. For once we have an Oreo ice cream that actually looks like an Oreo. Isn't that wonderful? Looks wise, I cannot fault it. It has the Oreo, it has the pattern, it has actual cookie pieces on the outside and some stuff on the inside. What is it supposed to be on the inside? It is ice cream with vanilla flavor and cookie pieces in between two cocoa cookies. That's lovely. Scent-wise, it does very much smell of quite intense cocoa cookies. I usually do not get this sort of scent at all from Oreo. There probably is not that scent in regular Oreos, as it is right here. But scent-wise, I'm sniffing quite a bit here. It is quite wonderful. It really is. Now, consistency-wise, this seems to be okay too for an ice cream sandwich. Let's go for a bite of the Oreo cookie, and the battery indicator is blinking. Well, really nothing is going to plan today. Okay, quick battery swap. It's time to let you hear my munching sounds, I guess, because that's what everybody wants to hear, right? Well, yeah, it does have that certain Oreo cocoa cookie flavor, but in a better way, much better. I think this particular cocoa flavor is a lot nicer than it is on the regular Oreo cookies. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to get a bit of a plastic spoon now. I forgot to bring a proper spoon again, as I usually do, but now I do have an excuse to go to my little sweets drawer and take one of the spoons that I took from a different Rewe a couple of years ago, and I always wanted to use these. Every time I see them, I want to use them. Every time I actually get to use them, I could get to use them. I don't, because I forget about them. So here it is, one of these disposable plastic spoons. It is finally having its little action deployment. I've got another one of these too. Backup spoon. Okay, let's go for a bit of the vanilla flavor with cookie pieces ice cream filling. This is quite soft, quite airy. Much more airy than I anticipated. Especially on the outside. Texture-wise, it's different on the outside than it is on the inside too. Maybe it's because it's just a bit warmer there. Yeah, but that's alright. Certain vanilla flavor. You do feel these little cookie pieces a little bit, but not too much. Flavor-wise, it's certainly fine. It is also fine in terms of texture, in terms of scent. Let's go for a piece of the ice cream. piece of the ice cream, a piece of the cookie that I cannot seem to properly separate from the ice cream. God, I'm useless. Well, anyway, let's go for a bite of that. Okay. Yeah. All by itself, it is still okay, but it does fit the ice cream filling quite well. Yeah, I think this is quite alright overall as a product. I think $2.49 for it is a bit steep maybe, but just having this on the go, I think this is quite alright. I do like this. I like the strong cocoa flavor of the cookie. I do like the ice cream filling. I'm going to eat this as you shall eat this, properly. It does supply a decent sensation and a decent flavor. And I think I'm going to finish this off, and I'll see you with the review sheet in just a second. Alright, the consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I give 1 out of 1 available point because it looked alright, it did smell alright, nothing to complain about. Same with the color, nothing was off color, I think. Overall it was fine. Well, I mean, I should deduct a point here, but I'm deducting it in a different way. You see it right now where I have deducted it. I think that shall be it. Consistency and texture wise, I cannot really complain. For an ice cream sandwich, this has been spot on. When you take this out of the freezer thingy at the supermarket or the freezer at home, you eat it right away with your hands. It doesn't get squishy, it doesn't push out the ice cream on the sides. It is staying intact for the most part, and consistency wise, the base cookie and the base ice cream and all that together, they go well hand in hand together well. I can't English sometimes, well, most of the time, but I try to mask it. Full points here. I don't have anything to complain about. Flavor-wise, this is where I do deduct a point. It has been good overall. The cocoa cookie, that has surprised me in a positive way. I really did enjoy that. The ice cream itself, because the cocoa cookie is so intense in flavor, that could be a bit more intense in flavor too. It isn't. It doesn't necessarily get drowned by the cookie, but it could be a bit more intense. I wouldn't need to deduct a point here, but I do, because stimulation wise I'm also given 1 out of 1 available point, because it has been a decent ice cream sandwich and an Oreo one at that. But the only thing that I can really fault it for is, I guess, the color and the sort of competition that you have of the ice cream base with that rich in flavor Oreo cookie on the outside. And therefore this gets a 9 out of 10 as a final rating. The Oreo ice cream with Oreo cookie pieces. I had Oreo ice cream previously. I don't think it was this particular theme though. I think it was very different indeed. So I have to call this differently now. I have to call it like the Oreo ice cream sandwich, I think. I'll think of something, but I think a 9 out of 10 is an appropriate rating here, because I have to say that aside from the price, $2.49 for this, I think that's a bit steep. But if you are willing to fork out that sort of money, you, I think, will not be too disappointed with this, because as an ice cream, as a product to consume on the go, this is quite fantastic, to be quite honest. And I don't have much to complain about it. And that shall be it for this particular video. If you've got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then.